like a bad karaoke night, we are going to be sharing a microphone. Hello, Gianna.
Hello, Damon Bruce.
Oh my gosh. Who said it wouldn't happen again?
Oh, here we are. Hi.
Good to see you. I told you I was going to put the whole damn band back together eventually. And so it's good to have you here. Last time I was with you, we were in a multi-million-dollar professional studio. And look how far we've come.
You know what, though? I this is a little bit more intimate, more personal, connecting. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
well,
take it.
that's good. It's all you're getting. So I'm glad you feel that way. For those who do not know, I even made you a special graphic
Did you really?
Everyone understands who you are.
Oh my God,
Miss Chula Vista, 1992. Yeah. No, what was it? 89?
Like 98.
90. Oh God, I thought that was somewhere around there.
Where's your graphics department? Can we fix that, please?
Yeah. But it is the one and only Gianna Franco, the KPIX Gianna Franco, the television superstar Gianna Franco, joining us today. We got a little NFL schedule to talk about.
Yep,
We got a big game tonight.
Oh, huge game. This is all we've been here. First of all, Damon's been coming on our show, CBS News Bay Area, and we appreciate it a ton. And I only get 3 minutes to talk Warriors when you come on, or anything Bay Area sports. So appreciating the fact that we have a little more time to actually discuss some of this stuff. Dive in.
We got all the time you need. Look at it this way. We will literally keep you here all fucking day if you want to be here.
There's no producers telling us to wrap.
No.
Okay.
Will you be swearing on the show today?
I try. You know me personally. When do I ever swear even off
You
camera?
really don't swear very often.
It's not me, but who knows? It depends on how mad you make me, Damon. Oh, this could give me swearing.
I can bring it out.
I
can bring it out. So it is wonderful to have you here. Obviously, for those who don't know, and basically everyone watching pretty much knows exactly who we are and how we met. But Gianna was, and I really mean this, you were my Robin Quivers.
Aww.
You were part of the show that when I think back on the highlights of my radio career, that was the best part of my entire career.
Really?
I loved it.
That means a lot.
I loved working with you every day. I loved working with Elena, where's Elena? Get over here.
Where's our button vixen? I miss her.
Elena, you know the address. Get over here right now. But it was such a good time. It was like all so new. We were so fresh, young, and innocent.
Yes.
Those were good days.
I mean, you went through like my first, go at motherhood too, because I just had Falcon.
Yeah.
And I literally, right as I was coming back from maternity leave, I was coming on with you.
Yeah.
The whole show changed while I was off. So it was definitely an adventure. And I have to say this. I miss it. I'm not going to lie. I do miss it. We had a lot of fun. And heart to heart, Damon, I really appreciate the fact that you gave me an opportunity to have more of a voice in sports and a conversation, because that's hard sometimes, in that business. So I
had to make up for that whole sandbox rant thing. You know what I mean? So even if I didn't want to go,
no.
But no, it was a natural chemistry. It happened instantly. And what I love is the day that we stopped working together was not even close to the end of our relationship. No. Our families are tight. Your husband is, if you are my other wife, he's certainly my other husband. I love Pete. Your kids are like, I mean, look at it this way. I now have 2 kids.
Yeah.
Falcon is still the official child of the Damon Bruce Show. He was the first. He was the first in the door.
He was the first
in the door.
Yeah, paved the way for the littles. There's a lot of littles now, which is awesome.
There are. So this show is going to have a little bit of a different format. Sports are a little bit of a backseat, but look at it this way already. We're making money right off the rip here. $2 from La Profesora, and you should read that, not me.
Viva el plus. Muchísima suerte. Good luck. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Long live the plus. Thank you.
There we go.
Awesome.
There we go.
La Profesora.
Yeah, so she's been listening to us for years. I mean, for years.
That's awesome.
Everyone basically in this chat room listened to us. Remember Michelle Haberman, huge Warrior fan? Michelle's right here. Michelle right here. She's like, Joan from accounting wants a word with you. Thank you very much.
Oh, I love her. She's a sweetheart.
And I guarantee you, we are looking at this right now, and people are going to be thrilled that you are here. By the way, so all of these people were in the chat room before the show even started.
Really getting good for
we got a little community built up here. It's absolutely crazy. And
we need the Damon Bruce.
Yes.
Bruce.
What do we got here? Somebody's saying, Damon, I'm calling you out.
Ooh, on
I heard you say the Dubs are going to lose tonight.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I think
tonight.
I think it's over tonight.
I can't stay.
I think it's over. Oh,
gotta go. Gotta go. Oh, so we're having that. This will get me to stay. Okay.
Hold on. We're at the point in time here where it is not just my animal magnetism and broadcasting acumen that brought Gianna finally to the Plus today. There was something bigger.
What is he bringing out? Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll, please.
We got this bad boy catered.
Wow.
Thank you, Ike. Look at all these sandwiches. Look what we got.
This is what happens when I come in?
Yes.
This is awesome.
You got to show up more often.
Okay, look at this. We have all kinds of options, too.
Backstabber.
Yummy.
Adam
Matt
Richmond.
Cain, fan favorite, Matt Cain. That's a
Damon
good one.
Bruce is in there.
Oh, look at that one's a good one, too.
Yeah, I like that.
And if you ever go to Ike's, you get this. This is a must.
There you go.
It's
I'm
the
sorry. I just
caramel
totally
apple
rubbed up
lollipop.
against your boob for
It's
the
okay.
first time in
It's
my
all
entire
right.
life. I've never touched.
Okay.
I just touched Gianna's boob.
We don't have to reference it. It's okay. It's a very personal, intimate setting for sure.
It is. It's so good to have you here. It really is. It means a lot, and I know that everyone is very excited to officially see you again. This is all before anything happened, and then for Michelle, right off the rip, Gianna.
Hi, Michelle.
Look
Aw,
it,
so
never go
nice.
full Jeff. Everybody is excited. Gianna,
That's
let's
so
go.
cool.
You know what? You might officially be the good luck charm that the Warriors need tonight. So here's the thing. Do you feel good picking the Warriors, not even knowing whether or not Andrew Wiggins is playing?
That is the one thing that does make me feel a little bit nervous. That's
Get in
where
the mic, get in
that's
the
the one thing that I feel a little bit nervous about. That's where my one concern is, because Andrew Wiggins has been a huge part, especially Game 5. And I really think you need that, because you're not seeing what you want out of maybe Clay, although it is a Game 6. We've seen Clay do pretty well for Game 6, and even Jordan Poole. And I think not having Andrew Wiggins in that role is definitely going to be an issue. But I don't want to – I'm hoping that's not the case. You think it's leaning that way?
Well, so here's the thing. They got to win 3 in a row, right?
That's not easy.
The first lap around the track, Game 5, was the easiest lap you're going to get. It was the least amount of pressure on the Lakers. Tonight, the Lakers are showing up. Tonight is the night where LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to summon all of what they got, because they want to avoid a Game 7. They don't want to be back here on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Happy Mother's Day.
Aw, thank you.
But no, they don't want to come back, so you're going to get the very, very best of the Lakers tonight. And look, if the Warriors do win tonight, whether Andrew Wiggins plays or not, if they do get the win, if Jordan Poole and Clay both drop 25, which I think they're going to have to.
I hope so.
I'm going to like the Warriors in Game 7. But on the road, you can't trust this team. You can't trust this team. I don't trust this team.
Didn't you think we saw a little bit of that, though, in the Kings series? Because going on the road there, they had to win some big games.
It's the fucking Kings.
I know, but it's still Sacramento. I know it's just a little bit up I-80 there. This is just a little bit down I-5 down south. I think the Warriors, too, are going to come with that same hunger and desire that the Lakers are coming in with. I think they want to win, too, Damon.
They do. I mean, look at it this way. There's no choice.
They don't have
There's
a
no
choice.
choice.
Yeah.
It is do or die. So we'll see if they can do it again. The questionable rib injury. We don't have any update. Are you on? Can we look? What's Anthony Slater saying? Have we got any updates here?
This is why I
We're gonna
love
go to
YouTube.
KPIX. Gianna Franco is back doing updates here. By the way, I hope you're working for sandwiches and whiskey these days, because that's all we have at this point in time. That's all we got. Look at this, though. People,
Look it up.
Otis Bird III is thrilled to see you. Gianna, right? Oh, by the way, here you go. Ernie, great hair. It is always great. It's incredible hair. It has been.
I did just come from the other job, which is not, look at me, the other job. I feel like I'm back working here. I did just come from work, so the hair's fixed. It's kind of on point today. So thank you for
Your hair's always
Ernie.
on point. Hair's always on point. I remember, seriously, so when did you leave radio? Was it 2017, 18?
No, so the whole reason I left, too, was I got pregnant with Zeppelin, my little, who's now just turned 4 years old. And I was doing double duty. I was filling in over at KPIX, plus I was doing the show in the afternoon and kind of juggling both. And that morning schedule when you're a mom is key, because it really opens up opportunities to volunteer in class and be there for your kids. So when I went on maternity leave with Zeppelin in 2019, March, he was born in May. That's when I made the decision that I'm probably only going to come back to one job, because being a mom is like a whole nother job in itself.
Well, especially, you had to mother me.
I had a whole nother child to deal with.
That's just too much to deal with. And the truth is, too, like, TV pays. Better than radio. A lot better than radio.
It does pay better than, but it pays better than radio when you get the check, that check in the bank account. Sure, totally. But What I miss is having this. You don't, because, TV, you do things in 3 minutes for the most part. We're not on a newscast. Lucky for us, like we have a 4-hour show, so we do have a little bit of fun in our later hours, but you don't get a ton of this, and you can't be, you are your true self in smaller increments.
Right. So I've come in, 3 different shows.
More than that.
Is it what? How many times? How many?
3 or 4 times.
3 or 4 times with you.
Yeah, for sure.
And again, you just have a wooden box to stand on. I got a box
Why
of sandwiches.
do you keep bringing that up?
Well, I don't understand why you got all self-conscious about your height, or is that just to make the camera shot look better?
It's just to make the camera shot look better. It has nothing to do.
Because you're not a short woman.
I'm 5'4". I'm all right with it. I'm all right with what I am, and I wear heels too, so that gives me at least 3 more inches.
Yeah.
So I think what it is when you're looking at it aesthetically, and there's a little tidbit about TV, you want the person you're interviewing to be sort of similar in height because it helps with the camera angles.
Okay.
Because if I'm super short, then the jib operator's down here, and he's got to go like this for you.
Did you see the last video, by the way, of that you and I did?
Yes.
So Paco comes through. He's got to put on the second mic because the first mic didn't work. And in that moment, he unpopped one of my collars. And I'm sitting.
I didn't notice that.
Dude, so the left side of me looks like it does cocaine at a discotheque. The right side of me is like all buttoned down. I fixed it myself because I caught myself in the mirror. But I can't believe you let me go on the air with that.
I didn't even notice it. I am a bad co-host.
Come on.
I'm a bad co-host.
Come on.
I'm bad. Would you tell me if my hair was out of place?
Every minute, like as soon as I can get the first flaw I detect, I will be all over it. You know me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll do better next time.
So everyone is thrilled that you are here. Look at this. The postman in Capitola, who is out there buying Ike sandwiches and drinking blackened whiskey all the time, he is hanging out. Who's getting any work done now? Exactly. We got Gianna.
I got updates too.
Oh, what do we got?
So it's actually not that new. 15 hours ago, Anthony Slater. Same thing. He was hurting post-game, but sounded optimistic he'd play in Game 6.
Nothing from today. The game. Yeah.
Sorry.
Look at McBride, the official brothers in here. Yep, Nuggets are through. Nuggets are through. By the way, so Gianna, I've got my own lower third graphics. Look at this, right?
Is fancy.
So look at this. So everything you're going to need to know is coming up right there about tonight's game. And also last night, did you see Kevin Durant go home?
I did.
Like Kevin Durant go home.
Bye-bye.
Chris Paul. What do you know? He got hurt again. Shocker.
It's playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Happens.
You can count on it.
Let's just get used to it.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Gianna Franco, Miss Chula Vista 1992 is in here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. But yeah, we have our entire graphics department here now, and you can see for the second postseason in a row, the Suns go home with an embarrassing home court loss. We do have an NFL schedule to talk about today. I know you're rolling with the Warriors. I'm taking the Lakers tonight.
You are?
Yeah, I am. I got to stay true to myself.
I just feel like
I'm just that kind of dickhead.
No, good. And you need that.
Yeah.
You need that side. And sure, people are going to go for the Lakers. I'm going with the Corgi.
You're rocking the Corgi? Yes.
I'm rocking the Corgi. We had a Corgi in studio today who
Corgi or
not
a Corgi?
The Corgi, a Corgi.
Okay.
Really cute Corgi. Her name was Zuma. And she picked the Warriors too. So if you're going to go with that Corgi connection.
Did she do it live on the air?
Live on the air. Did we entice her a little bit with treats? Maybe.
Did she go game by game? Did she predict each game correctly?
No, we just went tonight's game. Okay. We were all about Game 6. We'll worry about Game 7 later.
Kibble in the Warriors bowl, straw in the other bowl. See,
I can't say or deny.
Dude,
but
TV.
No.
TV. It's all produced. No, I'll tell you what, though. It is when I come on and do a segment with you, what I can't believe is how fast it all goes.
It goes very fast.
Oh my God! So I told this to you before you even went into TV. Like as soon as you were like, Damon, I'm going into TV, and I just said you are going to be so ready for this, and you are going to crush your. I mean, look, you have great co-hosts. I really like everyone that you work with, but look, if you are on TV from TV, you are more of a teleprompter reader than a broadcaster. You, madam, are a broadcaster.
Oh, thank you.
Because you started in radio, and working with a microphone and ideas is not working with a teleprompter. Like, it's a whole different ball game, and you were so good at that first ball game, there was never any doubt that you were going to be excellent at what you do.
Thank you.
When will you be getting the CBS Morning News? Like, the entire fucking network.
When are they sending me to New York? I don't know. I you know what, Troop, I love it in the Bay. I don't even think I'd want to go to New York.
I don't know. I don't either.
I'm
love
home. It here. This is home for me too. It's where my roots are, raising my family. But it is very different than radio. And again, I think the biggest thing is you do have a lot, and you kind of have to. you do have the teleprompter. It really is, for me personally, and this goes back to years of getting like real work and practice in radio, is it's a guide. It's what the bullet points are. And sure, there's a script written out for you, but I probably drive them all crazy, especially our PAs who operate the teleprompter. I never stick to it, especially when we're doing sports or something, like it's got a little bit more of a casual feel. You always want to get the facts right because that's important, I think, for the viewers, but it's a guideline. And I think you put who you are in it makes it more you, right? Who wants to watch someone just do?
Yeah.
Right?
Do you get wardrobe money? Do they buy you clothes?
No.
Do they buy you shoes?
No.
See, this is what
I do my own makeup. I do my own hair. People always ask these questions. It's all me. It's all of us are all us. Yeah. No. That's New York. That's LA.
This is market number 4.
I know, it's not the Bay. But you know what? Because I think they put a lot more weight in on the content and what you're getting, LA is very LA, and New York is kind of where that's the number 1 market in the country. So, it's all on us. That's all us. So the pageants came in handy.
There you go. Miss Chula Vista was ready to go. I mean, she was ready to go. Now,
wait, hold on. Where's my makeup and hair person here, Damon?
Well, Jillian's in the other room right now. She'll be in just a little bit.
All the things.
IT, she's everything. I said, so I am just the bimbo with the knockers sitting on the hood of the car. She built the car.
Yeah.
She built the entire car.
Built you a nice one. This setup is impressive.
Isn't it? Not bad, right?
It's really cool.
Not bad. By the way, you notice we're totally off script.
We're
not using any of the. No. By the way, so let's see if Ron will read anything off the teleprompter. I would just like you to read what you see in the lower graphic as we quickly make a transition, because we're not going to talk baseball very long. But let's go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so in baseball, Giants at Diamondbacks, 6:40 tonight. You've got some good matchups on the mound there. Giants rookie Casey Schmidt, we should actually talk about this, had a 4-hit night that included a 443 foot home run. That's
second
impressive.
Decker.
Schmidt's first 3 games, he's gone 8 for 12 with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. That is impressive.
Now, here's what it gets really impressive. Keep going.
According to Opta-Stats, Hall of Famer Joe DiMaggio is the only other player, by the way, since 1920 with at least 8 hits, 4 RBIs, 4 runs scored through his first 3 games. So he is in very good company.
Yeah, now I'll take over here. Alex Cobb, by the way, who's the other Giants' best story, other than Casey Schmidt. He's having a real nice year on the mound, and he lowered his ERA. The guy is just throwing shutout innings. They haven't allowed a run in like 3 of his last 4 games. He's looking really good. Nate Eovaldi, who just pitched last night for the Texas Rangers. Bruce Bochy back in town.
Wow,
with the Texas Rangers for the first time since he coached. Anyways, I'd like you to pick up here Martin Perez, Kent Waldichuk. Let's start right there, Ron.
A's were shut out by Nate Eovaldi, who set a career high of 12 strikes as the Rangers beat the A's 4-0. That's tough. Goose eggs there for the A's beat the Rangers. Athletics have lost 5 straight by design. Oh, I am not saying that. Bad word, John Fisher.
She won't say. I wanted you to. I thought for sure.
I am not Ron Burgundy.
If you just put it on the teleprompter, Ron will read it.
No. See?
I leave that there every day, by the way.
Do you really?
Yeah, because you know how I feel about this? Fuck John Fisher. That's how I feel about that. That guy, by design, ruined a team on purpose to lower their value, to drive them out of town, to make the argument that they got to go. I hate that guy with a flaming white hot passion. So does everyone.
I feel for A's fans. I mean, that sucks, right?
It does.
Happened, and I feel for Oakland. Losing Warriors, Raiders, now the A's to Las Vegas. And have you seen some of the news out of Las Vegas? I know when they first sort of made all those reports, there was one area that they were interested in. Now they're going to knock down the Tropicana Hotel to potentially put a ballpark there. I feel like there's some inconsistency happening there as well.
They still haven't figured out the finances of it all, and he's looking for a handout. Billionaires looking for handouts.
That can't be
the
good.
Worst kind of billionaires there are. What if you and I were billionaires?
Ooh.
How much cocaine would we be doing off the back of the toilet?
Not me.
No, I know.
You.
All right.
That's you.
No, we're all done.
I don't even say bad words on the air, Damon. Can I tell you a fun fact?
After I'm wrong tonight, everyone's still going to rock with me. That's awesome. That's good. I want to be wrong. Oh, look, by the way, you got an official shout out from the man himself, Ike.
Hi, Ike. Aw. I miss you too. But thank you for the sandwiches.
We're going to be eating soon. Damon, what do you think of Sixers Celtics Game 7 Mother's Day in Boston?
Wow.
It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. But the Sixers blew it last night. Totally blew it last night. How do you have Jason Tatum having like the worst game of his career until the 4th quarter? You got the MVP. You're on your home court. You close it all out, or you go back to Boston and you don't close it out?
No, you don't want to go back. Never want to go back.
Horrific. Gianna, bringing the good vibes, and so is Michelle Haberman.
Yes, she is.
That's the thing. Michelle, she's not pulling for look, I'm not pulling for the Lakers. I want the Warriors to win. I just think the story ends tonight.
You think that is the more realistic pick?
Yes. And let me tell you, for the first time, you know how it's normally like, no matter how the year ends, championship or not, the best idea is just run that back. Like, that's good enough. You just run that back. I think this is the first time in the Steph Curry era where just running that back isn't the right idea. Like, I think there's going to be sweeping changes this offseason.
That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Do you feel like just seeing that Draymond, Steph, Clay just getting a little bit older, a little bit slower?
It's like us.
Stop! Yes, it is. Damn it. He's still really old, like more so than me. I'm just saying. Don't you dare. Inside joke, y'all. I also want to say and just put it out there that you suggested that Steve Kerr should start Jordan Poole in Game 5.
I was wrong, but Jordan Poole did show up.
He did. Kind of.
Yeah, no, he had a good game.
He
played his best game of the series.
Better game.
Yeah.
I would say that, so he needs to do that tonight. This is why I feel like maybe we can go against your Lakers pick.
Go ahead. Go against the Lakers pick. I want to be wrong. I just think that the Lakers team that you saw in Game 5, they were like halfway interested. And there's no such thing as halfway crooks. I think tonight they're going to be full crooks. And I think that unless the straight-up basketball Illuminati and the call from, league office came in and said, make sure the Lakers don't run away with free throws tonight and keep this fucker close. Like, without that, they're in trouble.
Yeah,
they're in a little bit of trouble.
The Warriors are going to be in trouble, but they'll be all right. They're fired up, too.
Look at the other job. The other job. The other job.
I feel like I'm back at work.
This is
in a good way. Though.
Yeah, but in a good way. In a good way.
It's like fun.
Dude, Niners schedule is out. By the way, so McBride is going to be out here for the Tampa Bay game. So like week 12-ish, he's going to be out here. We all got to get together and have dinner.
I would love that.
We all got to get together and have dinner. But look, I was looking at the schedule, and we're not going to go through like game by game. Actually, we're going to go through game by game. Open at the Steelers, then at the Rams. Are they 2-0 at that point, Gianna? 2 road games to start the year.
Yes.
I agree. I agree. I think Pittsburgh's going to be fired up for the home opener, but the 49ers should win that. Then your Rams at home. No, but that is a semi-home game because it's down in L.A.,
right.
And we know that the 49ers fans are going to fill that place up. But it is the Rams home opener as well, so it'll be less Niner fans at that game than any other Niner game down there lately.
Usually it's pretty even.
But I think they're 2-0. I think they're 2-0 after that. Thursday Night Football, the first home game at Turkey on the 50 Stadium. That is the New York Giants are the most fraudulent playoff team last year, so the 49ers are 3-0. Arizona week 4, 4-0, but the Cardinals. Are you going to ever tell us what Cardinal you dated?
No.
Never?
There are some secrets I will never, ever
I never
share.
get that one?
You know what? You will get it when we reach a new decade.
So 2030.
2030, sure.
2030, you're coming in to tell us Aeneas Williams was your kind of guy after all.
That's not who it was. But yeah, no, I lived in Arizona for a minute. Had some fun.
So look, Cardinals.
So hold up.
So the 4-0. I think the 49ers are starting 4-0. We broke this down into 4-game sections here. Dallas. First huge game of the season. Chance to start with the loudest 5-0 in football. I think the 49ers do it. Then they're at Cleveland. That smells like 6-0 to me. Yeah. Then Minnesota Monday Night Football. Vikings on Monday Night Football at home are going to be tough. That's not going to be easy. And because we got to throw a loss or two in there somewhere. That's the first time I'm throwing in a loss for the year. I think the 49ers lose at Minnesota on Monday Night Football.
So they're going to go 6 straight?
6-0, wow. 6-1 to start the year. And then they get into the roughest 5-game stretch that any NFL team is going to have. They have Cincinnati and Joe Burrow coming to Levi's Stadium. I'm going to give Cincinnati a win in that game. Of course the 49ers can win it, but I'm going to give Cincinnati that game. Then 49ers get a bye week, so a little chance to get set up for a rough stretch. Starting at Jacksonville, I got that as a win because Kyle's going to have a week to prepare, but Jacksonville was in the AFC title game last year. Very good, out of nowhere. Then Tampa Bay, got to win that game. McBride will be in town. That's all the juju that the 49ers are going to need. At Seattle on Thanksgiving, that's a loss.
That's a loss? Okay.
Pete Carroll on Thanksgiving, that'll be a loss. At Philadelphia,
another loss?
It's a loss. That's going to be a loss. That's going to be a loss. I think.
Pete will be happy.
And then, Pete is a huge
Eagles fan.
Does he care about the Sixers? Not
yeah.
really.
Oh, yeah. No, that's like he's already had this conversation.
Okay.
He's like, Sixers. I'm like, okay.
So then home to Seattle. That's when you beat the Seahawks. Then you're at Arizona. And like I said, Arizona, even when they suck, they usually take one of two games from the Niners. So I'm going to say that they beat Arizona in that 6-0 start we were talking about. Then they lose to Arizona at Arizona. Call it the curse of Aeneas Williams if you want to.
Very funny. Not me.
And then
didn't happen.
No, didn't happen. Baltimore on Christmas at home. No one goes home happy on Christmas. That's a loss for the 49ers. At Washington on New Year's Eve. Get your liquor out because that's going to be a win for the 49ers against Baltimore. That's a home game. No, excuse me. No, that's Washington. Baltimore's Christmas. That's a loss. At Washington, New Year's Eve. That's a win. Wrap up the year at home against the Rams. That's a win. So what I got here, you add it all together, we're talking 11-6. If you end up sweeping Arizona, now all of a sudden you're 12-5. And that's a division winner. That's a home playoff game. Like 12-5 is a good record in football. For those of you, Damon, I don't like your losses, what you're picking there. That's all legitimate. And look, if you beat Minnesota on that Monday night game, if you beat Baltimore in that Christmas Day game, now all of a sudden 13-4 is out there, and 13-4.
Well, that's good.
Is a one seed. I mean, you are the one seed, I think, in the NFC this year. So I'm high on the Niners. I like them an awful lot. But that's just the schedule before anyone plays that gets hurt or anything happens. There you go. Have you seen all of the schedule release videos or any of them?
I saw the Chargers.
So the Chargers do a great job with that, like
excellent.
Japanese anime. Have you seen all the little Easter eggs that they cooked into it and all the little shots that they take at their other teams? Like the Detroit Lions are on their schedule this year.
Yep.
And Detroit had to throw a couple players off for a gambling situation.
Right.
So they have, against the Lions. And then they have, if you have a gambling addiction problem, go ahead and call 1-800-GAMBLERS Anonymous. Have you seen the Tennessee Titans?
I haven't. And I will be straight up because full honesty, I have only seen the Chargers one.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
How good is the Tennessee Titans though?
It's the single greatest schedule release of all time.
Really?
And you have like what do you think the Chargers spent on that? I mean, that's $100,000 worth of production
Minimum.
and animation at least.
If not more.
The Tennessee Titans went out on the street with one of those mini microphones, the tiny little microphones that they have now that look like microphones, but they're miniature, like a Lego character could hold them. And they just went up to people who didn't know football to ask to identify that week's opponent. And everyone is wrong. And they're like, I think that's the Philadelphia something Eagles. And then it's like Seahawks.
Wow.
And it's, I'll show
is
it to
funny?
you.
Okay.
It's hysterical.
I can't wait to see it.
It's absolutely hysterical.
And that cost them basically nothing.
It cost them nothing to make.
$50.
Not
Whatever
even.
kid was out there holding
exactly.
the mic. That's pretty good.
Exactly. Look at everyone so excited to see you. Gianna.
Hearing
Paul
Gianna. Ortega, please cuss. Yeah. Oh my God.
Gianna, please cuss.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Hearing Gianna again makes me miss the old days. Look at it this way. How do you think I feel?
Aww.
How do you think I feel? I really mean it. I had so much. We had so much fun together.
We did.
Remember our failed coffee talk?
Well, hold on. Was it a fail?
Well, we did like 4 of them, and then we were like, nah.
It was more like, this is a lot of extra work, No,
It wasn't, though. It was coffee.
No, I know. But this is like what it was. It's we've brought it back in a way where you're doing it anyway. You're doing the thing. This is amazing, Damon, honestly. Like what you're doing with your YouTube channel and just how you're, creating this great show. And literally, I'm not kidding. If people could see behind the scenes, it's impressive.
This is some desperate shit. Let's be totally honest about that.
See, I was painting a much bigger, cooler picture.
No, look, you know what? It's fun. And people have told me left and right, like, finally, Damon, we get to meet you, the true you. But that's not the only Bruce that you get. It's not the only true Bruce that you get. That's your cue.
Okay, come on in. Oh,
that's your cue.
See, this is why I love Mrs. Bruce. Look at
there
this.
You go.
Hi, everybody. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
I'm thirsty. We got
here
Gianna here.
Bust out the blackened.
It's the real G right
here. This is it. Here we go. Actual wife. Work wife.
We're all together.
We're all together.
Is this what happens every Friday?
I don't know.
Every Friday that you're here. Every Friday
I
that
think
you're
I need to
here.
come every
I didn't
Friday.
Yeah.
bring you a cup, honey, because you said you wanted to drink
You could
from
drink
the
right out of the bottle.
so-
Okay.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Cheers to Friday.
Happy Friday, Ploozers.
Yes.
Happy Friday.
Happy Mother's Day to
Happy
you.
Mother's Day to you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank you
Mother's
for
Day.
mothering him so much so he was ready.
Hopefully I prepped him well enough for you.
Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, it's
Yeah.
Friday. Here we go.
Any review of the blackened?
It's actually very smooth.
See, that's what I'm saying.
It's really
Smooth as hell. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, it reminds me of a Japanese whiskey. There you go. Look at the product placement. Look at that.
The sandwiches to go with our whiskey
I know,
lunch.
this is so good. It's so good. See?
Remember how they
See
used
what
to say
happens?
no eating and drinking in the studio?
Yeah, nuts.
I've already spilled so much stuff in here. It smells like coffee whether I'm in here or not because I've spilled so much of it already.
Because you're the boss.
No.
That's true. She's the
Come on,
boss.
Gianna,
She's
you know
the
how
boss.
this works.
That's true. She's the boss. Check.
All right.
There.
So this is the point where we make the big pivot. Are you ready?
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Let us pray.
Brace
Let
yourself,
us pray.
Gianna.
Are you ready?
Oh God.
All right, because
Wait, maybe.
well,
maybe.
I want to tell everyone thank you
Okay.
so much. If you're listening only on the podcast, this is where the podcast ends. Gianna, any final thoughts for the podcast listeners today? Would you like to say goodbye to them? Tell them how, you know, since they're not watching, how truly difficult it is to work with someone this close, this handsome, as long as you did. Go ahead and just give them the full whatever they need to know about you, me, us, what might have been.
What else can I say? What might have been? What might have been?
We could have taken over the entire radio
we
world.
could still take it over. It's just a new world, Damon. So for anyone listening, you need to also hop on YouTube and watch all of this. But it's a whole new world. It's not just about radio anymore. This here,
Lean into the mic.
dang it.
I was just
used to this.
laughing to the microphone,
Oh my
Gianna.
God, he's still producing. He's
Laughing
still
to the
producing.
microphone.
That's one thing people should know. Even when we were off the air or on the air, you produced every minute of your radio show, which like you're doing now. But yeah, no, radio is radio. This is the new generation. This is the new vibe. And I'm glad people are listening on a podcast and watching on YouTube. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Jillian, any final thoughts for everyone on the podcast?
Thank you so much for listening.
Get in that microphone.
Really appreciate all of you listening. And yeah, subscribe. Share with all your friends. Please keep sharing the podcast. We need you to so badly. Please do.
She said so badly.
We need
We
it.
need you to share
We
so
need
badly.
it. These
I love
mortgages
it.
ain't cheap.
No.
These mortgages ain't cheap.
Hello, Bay Area.
So look, that is it here on the podcast portion of the show. Club Plus is about to open and shit's about to go down.
What
so
is Club Plus?
you will see. You will
Okay.
see. Obviously, you're not
God.
watching. Thank you very much.
I listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gianna Franco, it's incredible. It's so good to have you here, and you're not going anywhere because we're about to officially start partying, so stick around, everyone. But in the meantime, thank you very much for tuning in. Go Warriors. I do like the Lakers tonight. You can join me live right here on YouTube. I will be doing a YouTube post-game show. That will be up for you as soon as that game goes final, so join me over here on the Plus, and we'll see you there. In the meantime, thanks so much for tuning in, and please do remember that sports don't build character, they reveal it, and like that,
He's gone.
and now.
Oh my God.
Wow!
Wow. This is like a party happening.
Wait, you got the whiskey. Start throwing sandwiches around, honey. Woo!
What is happening?
Woo!
Let me help you. I feel
Well,
like I should help.
I carry it around like a 2x4.
You do. Here, all
There are
the
the sandwiches. Woo!
Okay.
Club Plus. Woo!
What? Who
Whiskey.
I'm gonna open this so people can see the
Eat
deliciousness.
Eat the sandwich.
Look at that.
Wait.
Look at that.
Wait. I'm turn the light back on so everyone can see how lovely that sandwich is. Go ahead, show them the sandwich.
Look at that.
Look at that. What is that? That Adam Richmond?
No, I don't know. We'll find out.
I think I identified it. Am I right?
Two,
Can I just?
1. Oh, you're good.
It's
You're
an Adam
good.
Richmond.
You're good.
Those are good.
That looks good.
Those are good.
Ike sandwiches, y'all.
By the way, I'm about to get more handsome. Watch. Just watch. Boom. Boom. Dun, dun,
What
dun,
is
dun, dun.
happening?
All right. So look.
You didn't know
Jillian, you didn't warn
No.
me.
So look at this. So
Flu's
where are we
party
going to go
here.
right here?
Okay.
It already got, because people are going nuts right now, but someone wants to know how the house construction's going.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
NorCal
still,
Viking. How's the house construction going?
still happening. The house is done. It's now the kitchen that needs to be done. Do we have floors in the kitchen? No. Do we have doors on the cabinets? No.
But I tell
It's
you,
going though. It looks good though.
it looks fantastic. And your husband is literally like one of the craftiest,
Yeah.
most handy. Dude, he so outmans me in like so many different categories.
The laugh from
He's
Jillian
crushing
right
me.
now.
Dude, Pete is crushing my manhood in just so many ways. I don't like being around him because I feel like a dainty little lass.
He is a manly man.
He is a manly
He
man
is, he
who
is.
builds things with brawn and iron and wood. I can't do any of that.
No, he's
I can't do any of that.
Wood.
I can't do any of that. Rodfather, Damon, time flies when you're touching boobs. Even when you rub
Oh
up
my
against,
God.
even when you accidentally rub
God.
up against one. Isn't it
I
great?
can't believe this is
Damon,
happening.
we don't have a workers a comp policy or HR department, so please don't. I'm sorry, Gianna.
Did you just touch her boob?
No, I did
No, don't.
not.
Gently on the shoulders there. That's all.
Look at Lynn. It's so good to hear you guys together again.
Oh.
Gianna Chewbacca.
I don't even know if I could do it without like.
Roar.
Oh. Roar.
No,
I
you need
can't.
guttural.
That's the whole point. I can't.
The Olympic
But I
theme.
love Chewbacca.
Boom, 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 boom,
I remember
boom,
it.
boom, boom.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. This is not.
No,
that
was hail to the. That's hail to the chief.
I can't even remember it right
Dun, 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 dun,
now. Wait,
dun.
that's it?
Yeah, it's the Olympic theme.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. The Shaw wants to know:
Okay.
Is Pete still rocking?
Yes, the Mother Truckers have a gig in July up in the North Bay.
Nice. How about this? This is Lawyer 2 Chains.
Lawyer Two Days.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's his birthday. Or her birthday.
I get
It's
Gianna
their
my
birthday.
Oh, it's their birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Feliz
birthday.
cumpleaños.
Happy birthday.
Estas son las mañanitas. Okay, we're done.
Wow.
That was a little birthday song
It
in
was.
Espanol.
That was, yeah. I knew what language it was. Thank you.
Look at all these comments.
Look at people are going
really
nuts.
watch
So
you.
honestly,
What's this?
is Damon wearing the Sex Panther today? No, absolutely
see.
not. No.
No.
But I did. You know what I'll do
No.
too to really, make it better?
This has gone bananas.
Little dab behind the ear,
My
little
God.
blackened. Oh, look at
Jillian,
my
is that
wife
good?
comes right over. Jillian's like, "What's up?"
Black and not just good in the cup.
Honey, you can definitely not do kid pickups today because
No.
you're gonna smell.
No. Whiskey
They
Dad.
wouldn't give him his children.
Whiskey Dad. If you were a billionaire, would you buy KNBR in 95.7 The Game? No, because it's not the content distributor economy. It's the content creator economy. Only an idiot would buy a radio station. It's like, would you buy a buggy whip factory after they invented the car? No, you wouldn't. So, no. Now, if KNBR wants to hire me, yeah, we'll talk.
That's gonna help.
We'll fucking talk.
Oh, Damon.
They need me so badly. Oh my God, they're getting their dicks kicked in.
All right.
No, it's the
All
truth.
right.
It's the truth. We all know it. Everyone sees the ratings. Everyone knows what's going on
This
here.
is why it's content creation now.
That's whatever this is. What do we got here? We got people talking to each other. Let me scroll all the way down. Wait, did I see?
Do people who chime in?
Oh, look at it
do
this
they
way.
kind of go back and forth too?
All that.
That's so great.
Somebody just said, I just ordered the Adam Richmond. There you go. That's a delicious sandwich at Ike's. The Adam Richmond, the Jamie Sirewich, the Damon Bruce. The sandwich that is named after me is like my third favorite sandwich at the restaurant.
That's actually one of my favorites, though.
The Damon Bruce?
right?
We got one for you.
That's the one with the chicken.
Yeah.
I already
No,
picked
no,
up the Adam
Jamie
Rich-
Sirewich
That's
is the one
okay.
with the
Then
chicken.
that's my favorite.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
Jamie Sirewich is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a really delicious sandwich.
And
which one's this one?
and this is the
my
Jillian.
favorite.
Jillian found this. It's like a chicken Caesar salad on a sandwich.
Ooh,
It's
yummy.
freaking delicious.
Yeah,
It's really
Ice
good.
is no joke. It's delicious.
So you're gonna love this. One of the greatest songs ever recorded on our show back in the day.
What was it? Oh my God, you have that?
No, I don't have it, but somebody remembers.
You remember that?
It's from
Yeah.
well, they said it's from Talon. It
I
was
got it.
Falcon, but I kick my daddy's nuts.
I'm a kick. I'm a kicker. No, that was my son when he was 3 years old. He literally walked in the room, kicked daddy, and then ran out because he thought it was funny, and then did a whole rap about it.
It was so good.
It's not shocking that he's a bit of a performer now. It happened honestly at a young age.
Dude, can we talk about the talent level of your son? Because first of all, Pete obviously is inclined to be talented.
Sure.
He's an incredible musician. You are an incredibly talented, beautiful TV presenter of the first degree, a real broadcaster, not a fake, beauty queen.
Keep going.
They ain't making him in Chula Vista like this no more, everyone.
This is why he's my friend.
Your son dwarfs our talent.
You know what? I know I'm his mom, but I'm not gonna lie.
No. So
it's not just me who thinks that. I mean, he's got it. He's got it.
So can we announce what he's doing tonight?
Yeah, no, he's performing in Frozen Junior, and he is Olaf, which is a very big role because let's be honest, Frozen, yeah, it's a fun show for kids, but it's got Elsa and Anna. There's not a lot of guy parts unless he was very clear he didn't want to be a part where it involved having a relationship with the girl. He's not ready for that stuff. He's like, I don't want to kiss the girl, anything like that. So he didn't want to go for anything else but Olaf. That's what he had his mindset on, and he nailed the audition, and there he is.
Olaf's got
the big song.
The big song.
In summer. Yep.
And he's the comic relief. You have to have comedic timing to do that. Your son has got comedic timing. He's got personality. He's got musical ability. Like, this kid's a triple threat.
He can pick up any instrument. I kid you not. It's really amazing to kind of watch.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, thank you.
What's that thing where it's like he's blowing
a melodic?
Yeah, he's blowing into it and playing like a keyboard at the same time.
Yeah.
For your birthday,
I know.
He sat down and he played Happy Birthday just right on that, like that's his primary instrument.
Oh, and that's the thing with him. Like, he hears a song. He's taking lessons to learn how to read music because it's obviously important, and we just started those. But ever since for the last few years, he would hear a song and he would pick up an instrument and play that song. He's got that natural ear.
Would you have him?
Oh God.
Would you have him compose a theme for Club Plus?
Oh my God. Falky, if you're listening, you're probably not here at school. I guarantee you he would 100%. He sits at home and writes shows.
Do you think he would then sue me for copyright infringement?
No, give him a little money for college. No, I'm kidding. He would do it just because you're Uncle Damon.
Who gave him the PS3?
4. PS4. And like all these games, which he can't play all of them, by the way. Some of them are a little racy. Damon's
really?
Like, here's PS4 and here's like 25 games.
Yeah.
There's a few that have. I'm still a mom, Damon. I have to regulate a little bit.
Look, it's just shoot video games. It's fine as long as he's shooting there. He's fine. There might be some look at it this way: salty language. If he's watching the show, he's used to it. Let's see. So great to have a slice of Damon and Gianna. It really is, Michelle.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's so good to have her back. I mean. Look at
everyone loving the black and whiskey, by the way.
Dude, the black and whiskey is legit. It's legit. People understand how good it is. Oh, my God. This is amazing. Uncle Boys. By the way, Uncle Boys, I got a free burger at Uncle Boys the other day. I just stopped on by. I said, I'm with the Plus. They didn't even ask, like, are you Damon? No, I'm just like, I'm with the Plus. They gave me a free burger.
They did?
Yes.
Where are they at?
Yeah, they're at 245 Balboa.
Okay.
Which right in the inner rich.
So if I hop in there and say I want a free burger, I'm with the Plus?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Right. Now here's the thing. He's not giving away free burgers to everyone, I'm guessing. They might have known, but I don't know. Uncle Boy's either way, delicious. I got a cowboy burger and some onion rings.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That was really good.
That sounds
really good. And what I like is they got some spicy chipotle dipping sauce, and they don't like white boy that up. It's muy spicy.
Yummy.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
I miss the food chats. Because you and I are foodies. I miss the food conversations.
So here's what we pitch to KPIX.
Oh my God.
Here's what we pitch to KPIX.
Okay.
It's you and me on a date.
Okay.
It's you and me going out for dinner and cocktails, and it's like sports chat meets Anthony Bourdain.
Okay.
You see that?
I see
you feel that?
I see it.
Where we're talking like real world issues.
We're mixing the things we love, sports and
food and booze and cocktails.
You're the booze.
Yeah, no, it'll be great. This is what KPIX needs.
Oh my God.
This is what KPIX needs. A dependent problem and calories. That's what we need. That's what we need. What do we got here? Damon battling for a CBS radio alternate spot. I don't even.
Coach, hang in there.
Coach,
hang in there.
Thank you.
I love the honesty.
Here's the thing. I don't even know if radio's gonna have me back. I don't even know if I want to go back. I gotta be honest. Damon, do you have a ganja sandwich? No, but Gianna, we do have the ganja jar.
Ganja jar.
Ganja jar. You want to get high?
No.
Honey?
Later.
Okay, later.
That's why. Perfect for each other. I keep it clean.
You want to know why Gianna and I are perfect for each other? You want to know why Jillian and I are perfect for each other? She doesn't really smoke weed. She doesn't drink coffee. So
You don't drink coffee?
the two drugs that I care the most about in my house, she doesn't touch.
Wow.
She doesn't like coffee. She doesn't drink my coffee. She doesn't take my coffee beans. She doesn't take my ganja. And I get her bacon or sausage because she doesn't like breakfast meats.
Really?
Really?
So you get all the bacon?
All the bacon. And we'll go out and we'll order like breakfast somewhere and she'll be like, no bacon. I'm like, no, have them bring
side
the
of
bacon
bacon.
and then I'll eat it.
No wonder. So she lets you have all the stuff you love. You never have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scored.
Yeah. What do we got here?
You scored. What do you call
Damon
this?
is a bottom.
Mm.
It's a nice bottom. No, I know what you mean. I'm looking at it this way. If I go gay, I'm pitching.
Okay.
I'm pitching that day. I'm starting.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Look at it this. Oh, Gianna, you've made us money. Look at it
I
this
did.
way. This is the best 30
$20
minutes of
to
radio
that.
you've ever done.
Of radio. It's not even radio anymore either. But yeah, that's awesome.
20
Thank
bucks.
You.
You get half of that right now. Here's a 10
Getting
spot.
paid.
There you go. 20 bucks. Gianna gets half. That's how this works.
Wow.
Boom.
I'm coming in every
There
Friday.
it is. There it
Food
is.
And money.
By the way, if there's a bigger, larger donation, that's it. It's cut off. It's $10. It's capped at $10.
Wait, no. Have you named this? Because in radio we used to call it the text line. Like, what do
It
you
was the
call
chat
this
line.
now?
This is the chat.
You
Yeah.
need a name for it because I feel like this is a whole nother piece, like not a person, so to speak, but like a group that makes up a person on the show.
Yeah. Well, look.
You need a name
right
for
there.
him. You got to come up with something.
Def Jeff, Gianna stealing the show.
Oh, hey
well,
now,
so
Def,
it's officially this is the Otis Bird III chat line. If we really had to name it, because
Bird
Otis
the
Bird
Third.
basically took everyone who used to watch 95.7 The Game, and he's like, yeah, let's go over here and hang out with the cool kid now. So this is the cool kids table in the lunchroom.
I like being at it.
Yeah, no, it's good to have
Thanks
you here.
for saving me a seat.
It's about time the prom queen showed up. So look, what else we got here? What else we got? Anything specifically? Shout out Zeppelin. Shout out Zeppelin,
Zeppelin
indeed.
4 right there.
That's our guy.
It's a good album.
Dude,
And a good kid.
Here's what's awesome. She named her kids Falcon and Zeppelin.
Yes.
And that, I swear to God, inspired after we went Jack, which is, I don't know why I just really like Jack Bruce.
Jack's a great name.
It's a great name. It's a manly name. It worked. Jack Bruce. It sounds like no one picks a fight with that name,
Nope.
right? If you hadn't have named both of your kids Zeppelin and Falcon, there's no way we would have named our kid Ozzy.
Really?
Really, I swear.
I
so
inspired it a little bit?
absolutely,
That's
you did. Because I'm
awesome.
like, dude, that rocker name totally works, and it totally works in California.
It does.
Now we gave him the name, the official name Oscar, so he'll get hired someday when he fills out a resume.
True.
Because no one's hiring Ozzy Bruce. That guy's going straight to being a roadie for someone.
And these are things I thought about too. That's why their middle names for my boys are much more traditional. So we have Falcon Anthony and we have Zeppelin Diego. So I think they have
I
that.
love Diego.
That's a nod to my hometown, San Diego. And Diego also means James, which is my dad and my brother's middle name. So there's a whole thing behind it. And Anthony
is Diego the
Pete's.
James trans? I always
Yeah,
thought,
it's Jaime's Jamie.
I thought it was Jaime.
That's Jamie.
Oh, okay.
Jaime is Jamie. Diego is James. So that's where, and it's San Diego. It's where I'm from. So that's where that ties in. And then Anthony is Pete's middle name. So that ties in for Falcon. So I love having names with meaning. And I think when you name your children, it is a really hard decision, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
no pressure. Like, literally, isn't that the hardest thing you've ever done is name your kids?
So you want to know what's really cool? So if we had
Talking to the mic.
if we, God damn it, if we had a daughter,
I love you.
if we had a daughter, I love you too. If we had a daughter, we were going to name her Cassidy.
I thought you were going to say Gianna.
No. We were going to
Okay.
name her Cassidy because
Beautiful
it's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs.
Oh,
And
nice.
I love the name Cassidy, and I was actually talking with Tim. Oh God, no. Oh my God, Giants former third base Tim Flannery. I was talking with Tim Flannery, who's an incredible musician from San Diego.
Yeah.
He was with Bochy all those years, and I was talking to Tim Flannery, and he was, I was like, my wife's at home pregnant. She, like if I leave this game early, there could be a kid on the way, and he's like, have you picked out any names? And I hadn't told any one of the names, and I'm like, if it's gonna be a boy, it's gonna be Jack. If it's gonna be a girl, it's gonna be Cassidy. And he goes, ooh, Cassidy, like the wolf. He's like, that song's about a boy. And I'm like, really? Cassidy in that song is about a boy? And he's like, yeah. And so for a second, Jillian and I actually talked about naming Jack Cassidy because, Tim Flannery, he's got World Series rings.
Endorsed.
He knows what he plays. He knows what he's talking about. So we were going to do that. And then another thing that almost made it happen is the family that lived in this house before us had a daughter, and her name was Cassidy.
No way.
So isn't that like the
That's
world and the universe
like
talking
together?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you guys should have another baby.
No.
That was a hard no, and a fast no from both of them.
Well.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe the German called the procedure Unkackenschnippen.
I cannot translate that, so I can't say yes or no.
But you know exactly what happened.
I know, yes, I'm sure.
You don't speak German at all,
No,
but you know
but
exactly
I
the
get the
procedure
gist.
I had.
Yeah.
Unkackenschnippen. Did you say you get the jizz?
I get the gist. Damon, stop it. Oh my God.
Unkackenschnippen? I mean, that should be about it, don't you think, today? That should be about it.
Something's never changed.
So when you show this to the upper ups
No.
at KPIX, are you going to lead with the Kackenschnippen?
I'm hoping I have a job still.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's me whose career we all need to be very worried about at this particular time.
You know what? But kudos to you. Look at all these people hopping on here.
Well, and look at this. We got Erwin right here. Damon and Gianna should toast the show with Blacken, a Manhattan. Well, here's the thing. Go ahead.
Cheers.
Glasses up. Glasses
All right.
up.
Cheers.
I like how you got the nice glass. I'm just going right out the bottle. Cheers.
Cheers to Friday.
Cheers. You got to sip once you say cheers.
Of course. That's bad luck if you don't, everyone, by the way. And you never cheers with water.
Never.
That's
Never.
bad luck, too.
We're not animals.
We're adults.
We know what we're doing over here. That's it. I thought for sure there'd be more money. Oh, there was. Look at that.
Wow.
Fantastic to see you guys. There's a 5 spot. You get $250. No, actually, she's already been capped out at 10. She's already been capped out. Oh, look at this.
Your
Oh, my
tip jar is
God.
on
The tip
fire.
jar overfloweth. Well, they know the ganja jar is running low. We got to fill that bad boy
the
up.
comments are killing me right now. Hello.
There you go.
Hi,
Look at
Tom.
Jillian's even in the chat room. They're saying, can you bring on Gianna full time? We can't afford her. She's TV talent. She's TV talent.
Hey, I only do this for friends, which I've only done this once now, and it's
Yeah. Well, this might be the correct
no. Oh, no.
Schmeckenschnippen?
Oh God.
That's the oldest brewery in Germany. The Schmeckenschnippen. There we go. I love you.
Thanks for having me on. That was fun.
I
was
love
good.
you. Ladies and gentlemen, start your mornings with KPIX. Gianna is there giving you all the news you need, all the traffic sports information. When I come on next time, she'll tell me, tuck that collar away. I'm sure she won't
got
let me
your
look
back.
stupid on TV anymore. I want the Vern Glenn box. I want to tower over you the next time. If you're on a box, I want a box. And that's it. That's the hard bargain I make. Oh, my God. A 20 spot on the way out.
Wow.
Again,
Wow.
she's
That's
been-
for Jillian.
She's been capped. She's been capped. There you go. Oh, it's there, Jillian. All right. Never go full Jeff. Here we go. So what? I get the full 5, and then Gianna owes me IT fees. Oh, wait, no, that's from Jillian.
That's for
She's responding to Never Goes Jeff. Look,
I
we
love
want
how you can chat with everybody. This is like fascinating to watch. I am mesmerized by all the chat that's coming through.
You know what you should do? You should be the victim of a horrific layoff and
No,
then just start
knock
your
on
own thing.
wood.
Yeah,
Knock
let's just
on
do it
wood.
together. Dude, we can put the whole damn band back together.
All those music classes we were talking about for my kid, I got to pay for those. I need a job. Well, no, this is, yeah, sure, Damon, let's do it.
Again, you're $10 up. And you're $10 up, a bottle of whiskey, and a delicious sandwich, and we even got a couple to take home. Hey, look, I seriously do. On the way out, I want to thank very much Blackened Whiskey. Look at that. See that nice little graphic we got up there?
Wow.
Blackened Whiskey, thank you so much for being the official beverage of the Damon Brew Show here. And thank you, as always, to my guy Ike for hooking it up today. Go ahead and show the gorgeous sandwich. There it is.
I'm going to take a bite when we're done.
Go ahead.
Are we done?
You want to eat on that?
No, I'll wait till you're done. I'm like hungry, though. I've been up since 3:30 this morning.
All right. We are going to go upstairs and have a little lunch. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in today. And as we always tell you here, at the very end of Club Plus, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thanks for watching. Love you.
Bye. Thanks for having me. It was fun.